Hey, what's up, SML? It is your host, Prime, and I'm back at it again here doing a Prime's Corner, Prime's podcast. I'm on my own today without Field, and I'm just giving a quick podcast. Up first, I want to talk about the upcoming video of the Simbardi trophy reveal. Just want to clear the air on this. I think some people are under the impression that the Simbardi is just something I bought for myself because I won the championship, and that is not the case. The Simbardi is going to be a trophy bought brand new each time somebody wins a Super Bowl. It'll be shipped to the Super Bowl owner. This year I won the Super Bowl, so it's being shipped to me. It's gonna have my name on it. Or my PSN on it. It's gonna have the year I won, and at the top it's gonna say Simbardi. Yeah, there's just a little plate on there, and then I'll get to keep that. Even next year I'll just buy a new one. Next year being season 2. After that's one, for the next guy, and it'll say something else, and so on. So there's going to be about 7 of those. We expect to go 7 seasons in it, at least roughly. So there'll be 7 Super Bowl champions, meaning 7 trophies handed out each year. If you win, then you get a second trophy, or we'll possibly give you a ring or something, depending on what your choice, you'll get to choose between the two. But at first, your first will be the trophy. Okay, so after I get that out of the way, I just want to talk about, the current standings. Right now, Jonesy, the Panthers, is leading the NFC 2-0. Looks like he's right on pace to win the NFC again early in the season, but you can't go against regular season Jonesy at this point. We know the guy gets it done in the regular season. That's not a question. What is a question is the playoffs. Who could stand in his way? Maybe the Rams owner guys in the second year in the SML. There were some guys predicted him to win a championship last year. That didn't happen, but maybe he could swing things this year and make a Super Bowl run. We got a few guys, the Redskins, Blunt Burner. He's been here for years now. The guy knows how to win games. If he can get hot in the playoffs, I can see Blunt Burner making the Super Bowl. Terrible two steps, another one. He's went to the Super Bowl, before. He had that game in his hands, and he didn't come home with the trophy, but he's a good player, and he could very well run the table in the NFC, but somebody's going to have to go into Carolina, the divisional round or even the championship, and they're going to have to take care of business. They're going to have to play their game. They're going to have to limit their turnovers, and they're going to have to hold Christian McCaffrey. That's the key. It sounds easy. It sounds easy when you say it that way, but once you get into the game and things start going your way, you can't shut it down, and that's what Jonesy's good at. He's good at, capitalizing on people's mistakes. So up next we have is the AFC. I'm leading the AFC. Titans, great owner, not Kodot. Woods Empire, I think is his username. Great player. He's deserving of a trophy, and I think he's going to get one this Madden cycle at some point. Unfortunately, I'd like to win. I'd like to win them all. I'd like to win the AFC South, but at some point the Titans will get it done. They're a great team. He's a great owner, sim owner, great guy. Good opinions on everything. Just a good all-around guy. Hopefully he wins a ring. Patriots can't count Field out. He's been in the Super Bowl many times. He's got a ring in the SML. He knows how to win games. And right when people start counting him out, he'll string out a 13-3 season, 14-2, and he'll make a run in the playoffs. So once again, we'll see how that plays out. Broncos, great guy. Chargers, Dolphins, new guy in the SML who could also very easily run the table. There's just a lot of good guys in the AFC right now. Up next and finally, I just kind of want to talk about a little pet peeve of mine is when people complain about drops in Madden at this point. And I'll see it in the chat sometimes, like, oh, so-and-so shouldn't have dropped that, This isn't Madden 08 where you kind of hit a guy in stride, and if they get drilled, they're going to hold on to it. If you put it into a contested window and your guy's just getting hit hard, he's going to drop the ball. It's been like this since Madden, at least one Madden before this one. So you got to make the adjustment now. You can't force the ball into tight coverage and expect him to hold on to the ball. It's not a drop anymore. It's you should be happy he caught the ball. You should be surprised when he catches it, not surprised when he drops it at this point. We've been playing a lot of games like this. So, and I don't know if it's sim or not, or I shouldn't say sim. I don't know if it's realistic or not when they drop those balls because they are contested and they are getting hit. So it'd be kind of interesting to see in real life, just watching the game when a guy gets drilled, if he's really holding on to it. But More often than not, quarterbacks aren't laying their guys out to get popped when they catch the ball, So it's kind of hard. And then it's a video game on top of it. So just something to think about. Maybe, when a guy is getting hit hard, and he drops it, or just getting tackled in general, as soon as he catches the ball simultaneously, or even a split second afterward, it's not really you can't really consider it the game's fault at this point. Maybe since it's been two Maddens now, maybe take the blame on that and move on. So that's kind of all I got. Just stay tuned for the Simbardi Trophy. Everybody's doing a great job this year, getting their games in, making Twitter accounts, posting from that league recap site. Just getting everybody involved. We're working on the new website. I'm waiting to see when the current site expires, and then me and Bengals are going to kind of collab on a new site. So we got some exciting things coming, it's just in due time. So guys, once again, thanks for listening, and you guys take it easy.